What I have here is a Norcold RV refrigerator that when it's running off of propane, the flame goes in and out. And we'll clean the burner today and see if that will cure our problem. Before we do any servicing, we'll take and unplug our refrigerator and we'll turn our propane off. Oh, I simply moved this little window out of the way, a little screwdriver in that slot, moved it out of the way, and we're looking at the flame there, and it'll jump around, it'll go in and out. First, what we'll do is turn the gas off out on the bottle there and light our stove here and bleed all the gas out of the line. When that goes out, we'll turn the valve back off for the stove and there should be no gas in the line. Okay, I allowed it to cool down some. I'm going to take a 7/8 inch wrench, put it on here. You could use a 22 millimeter. And now I'm going to break loose the gas line on here. Next, on top of the electric valve here, going to remove these two electrical connections there. Not sure how much it matters which one is which, but I did mark them. Next, I'm going to remove this bolt here. It is a 5/16 or an 8 millimeter will work, and there's one down below as well. Now with that bottom bolt removed, you go and take this little bracket off with our little window, and this whole burner assembly will be able to slide it out. Okay, next what you're going to want to do is take a 1/4 inch little wrench, take our little thermal device here, take that out of there, and just set that off to the side. And there are two 1/4 inch screws on here. Take those off and this top piece will come off here. Next, we'll take and move this 1/4 inch screw at the very end of the burner, and our burner will slide off the gas valve there. Okay, our little burner here is not able to slide out of there. We'll have to take these 3 T20 torque screws off the valve body here and slide the valve back, and then our burner will come out. Okay, I took the little burner assembly out. I'm going to run some compressed air down there and clean this up with a soft brush, and we'll reassemble it. And I'm also going to take a very soft brush right to the orifice there, and we'll reassemble it. Okay, I have a soft brass brush here. Run that over the burner holes. And wearing some eye protection, I'm going to take a air hose here. Compressed air. Okay, on the end of our gas valve there, the orifice is, I'm just going to take and touch that up with my brass brush here. Okay, lastly, we'll take our little thermal thing here and lightly clean that off with some steel wool. Now we'll go ahead and reassemble our unit here. Take and slide our burner in there. Put our screw in the end. Now we'll take our gas valve here, slide that in there, and put our 3 screws in there. Also connecting our little ground wire. Next we'll take our little thermocouple here, install that, put our screw in for that. Now with that snugged up, go ahead and put our top little cover on here. This little notch goes in there. Okay, we'll put our 2 1/4-inch screws in there. When those 2 tighten down, we'll go and slide it in the little holder there. Okay, now we got our little window there and bracket. We'll go and install that. Our 5/16 screw in there and underneath. Next we'll hook our 2 power wires up. Last, what we want to do is look very closely at our taper here to make sure it's not damaged. And if it looks good, we do not put any type of sealant or anything on there. We'll go ahead, mate it up to our gas valve, and tighten that up by hand. Then we will hold the gas body right here with our 7/8 inch wrench and then snug this up. Okay, now that I finally have it back together, I'm going to take some gas leak detector. It's nothing but some soap and water. I'm going to spray it down on our connection to our valve there. I turn the gas on, and then we're going to look to see if it bubbles up anywhere, and if it does, there's a problem with our fitting, and we'll have to take care of that. Now we can take and plug back in. The camera's picking this up okay. The flame is nice and blue. You don't want it any yellow in there, and it's not flickering as much as it was earlier, so hopefully this will cause or fix our problem.